Hello gamers, it's me Isterman. We're going to do another draft in Throne of Eldraine. And don't forget to subscribe, it helps me a lot in making these videos. And let's get going. I think this is a pretty good card. It's really good with the color black, obviously, but it costs 3 black mana. So I think I will take this at the beginning and then we will see what we will do after. Okay, we did get an Innkeeper, Keeper of Fables. Since we didn't really get any good black cards here, Foreboding Fruit is decent, but it's a common, it will come back in different packs, it usually does. So I think I will go black-green for now, and then we will see if we get another good color. So I think I will take the Keeper here. The Heraldic Banner is really nice. It gives 1 mana and the buff. Smasher is really good as well. However, I would need 4 green mana. That's not really good if I'm going green-black. I might go green-red still, since it's early, and I don't have to make my mind up yet. Yeah, the paladins here are also good, but they are commons and they will both come back. I like the Wildwood Tracker as well. But I think I will take the Smasher and then we will see if we can make something work with him. I really don't want to pass on another Smasher, so I'll take another one. Okay, at this point we could go red-green. It's not a bad combination. I have card draw with the Keeper, so this Mad Ratter could be useful. However, I'm not really a fan of this card, and if I play Mad Ratter, I can't just wait for the Keeper of Fables to turn up. I would have to pick some card draw. There's a card called Frill, something like that. That's red. Would have to take that card as well to get more card draw. And it feels a bit too much commitment to go with card draw just to make this guy work. So I'll pass on him. I don't know, I don't think I'm gonna go black right now. So I think I'll go green here. I could go just green at this point. And Treefork is a really strong common in my opinion. Okay, we have the food is pretty okay for a green deck. The witches is also really good, but I need knights. I don't have a single one, so I'm passing on the witches. And I think I will go with the Garenbrig for now, because as it looks right now I don't need food. It depends on what I will get later on. This is a good red card. I don't really feel like going red right now. This is a good paladin. I think I'm gonna stay in green for a while longer and see if I get anything good in the second packs for maybe black or red. I think I will go 1 halberd. Here I always go Return to Nature if I'm green. It's a really good card in Throne of Eldraine. It can destroy artifacts, and almost everyone plays Ginger Brute here, which is a 1/1 that has haste, and you can remove it with this. And that's the Ginger Brute I was referring to. Now I think it's usually good to have at least one of these, since if I'm not going red, I will have no haste creatures, and I won't be able to block if they have a Ginger Brute. So either I go another Return to Nature to remove it, or have my own Ginger Brute. I think I might actually go a second Return to Nature. Possibly. Yeah, I think I will do it. Because I usually meet, or I have a difficult time winning against artifact flying decks. And this will help me. Nothing here is really good, so I will sideboard weapon rack. Here we can actually take a black card in case we're going black. In case we get a Conrad, Sir Conrad, we can sideboard that. This is a good big drop if we don't get anyone. Nothing here is really good. Just sideboard one. Okay, we did get a really good green card. So we will take this one definitely. Oh, and the giant is really good. Like, you shouldn't... if you're playing green, there's not many other cards that are better, unless you get a rare that's also green. But here I don't see anything that's really better. I know this is a good card if you play black or swamp. Yeah, blue black basically. I think I'm gonna go a Wildwood Tracker here. Or Reaper could be good here as well. It's a difficult decision. I think I'll go with the Tracker though. And here we have a really good green-red card. And that's perfect since I have the Smashers. So I'll definitely go with that one. So at this point I think we're going green-red. So we will just take and sideboard the first black card we got. Mara Leaf is nice with food. We don't really have any food right now. Let me think. I think we will take the Carver here. However, I want something that costs 2 mana, so I will take the Rider for this time. And we'll most likely get something that gives food. I don't really want another 1-drop at this point, so I'll take the Paladin instead. And I think we will have to take the Smasher here, because I really like the card. We could take the Ferocity here, because we have non-humans. Garenbrig, this is a giant. Really have only one human here, I think. Yes. So this would be a good card, I think. And it gives the trample. So we'll try this one. This card is pretty okay, since we have no removal whatsoever at this point. We didn't get out muscle or anything. Yeah, so I will take this in... I will take this for now. We can use it on the Garenbrig Knight. And it works on normal creatures as well. It's just that they won't get a buff if they are not a knight. So it's a removal. I think we will take this for the mana. Yeah, I think that might be helpful. Yeah, I will go with that one. Here we will take the... I don't really want more 2-drops, so I'll take the cabin for the food. And sideboard the fling. Sideboard the scarecrow. Okay, that's really nice. This is a good card. And I still think I need it for my collection. So I will take this, no problem. I don't want more of these. I have one. I immediately would say that Reef Soul is one of the best cards here. For my colors. If you would be white, this one is really good as well. But since I'm green-red... Oh, well, right. I'm so silly. I'm not black anymore, I forgot. So, since I'm not black and I'm not white, I am green. So, it's either the cabin for food or the tree folk. I think I'll take the tree folk. I only have 1, 2, 3 big drops. I don't mind taking, or yeah, 4. I don't mind having another one, since I can play it for 4 mana as well. Nothing here really stands out. I guess a carver could be okay, if I need more creatures. And I usually don't like having too many halberds, so we'll take the carver, and then we might remove him later. Nothing here looks really good, so I guess we'll take the halberd. Yeah. The Prophet is a really nice card. It has the scry. I'm a big fan of it. Let me just count how we're looking with the mana or the curve. If we have too many or too few. Okay, it seems that we have 4 big drops, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm counting 5 mana and above. And that's quite a bit. That's like 3, 4, 5, yeah. I think that's almost enough. Or no, we actually have more. That's 2, 3, 4, that's 1, 3, 4, 6, yeah. So at this point, I'm not really eager to add more big drops to my collection or to my deck. A Trebuchet is really a nice card for a defender. And I think I will go with this one in this case. And yeah, this is the frill I was speaking of. It's really good with the Mad Ratter. But since I didn't pick him, I might go the Ogre here. I'm just gonna see how many creatures I have. We have 15, so it's an okay amount. I could take the frill here actually, unless I want more creatures. I kinda feel like I would want the Ogre, since I could give Menace to the Garenbrig. So I think I will go with him instead of the frill. But it's a difficult decision. How many spells do I have? Okay, 5. Okay, we can take a frill, I think. Yeah, it might be useful, to be honest, if we have no mana or something. Let's see here. I think I will take the Beanstalk here, since I really like the effect it has, that it gives you reach. So you can block flying. And I realized I have no spiders. I have really nothing against flying here. So that's really bad. So I have to take this. I have no decision here really. Unless, of course, I want to risk losing against flying. Yeah, I guess I can take this one here. Nothing is really good here, I would say. Let's sideboard that. Can sideboard this one. I guess we'll take the profit here. Okay, I think we did get a pretty okay deck. We have 3, 6, 4. Okay, we have 7 of the 5 to 6 drops. It's a bit much. I think around 5 is okay. However, since there's not really much else I can take here on my sideboard, as you can see. I guess the only thing I could go is maybe the Scarecrow, Gargoyle. I'm not really a fan of these cards, to be honest. They're not so good. I rarely play them, if ever. This one would be nice, but since I don't have any black creatures in my deck, it's really useless. A fling I don't really need. Guess I could use it as a removal, to be honest. But no. I guess the question is, what should I remove? I guess then Halberd we can remove. I don't really like the Carver, so I'll take one out. And I'm happy with this. There's not really much I want to take away. And sure, I definitely have too many big drops in this deck. But I'm feeling lucky that if I can survive the early game, then in the late game I have a really good chance of winning. So we'll go with this for now. This is a pretty okay hand. I can buff the tracker with the halberd. Then when I have 3 mana, I'll get this one out and he gets even more buffed. At that point they should use some removal on him. And if I get 4 mana I can even put counters on him. Yeah, I like this hand. And Wildwood Tracker is really good because it has this 1/1 buff if he fights with another creature. It's really good. I will just place this on him immediately. Now he will have to play a creature to block. See, that's a good play by him, I have to admit. Can't really attack at this point because he will first strike it. So we will just wait. We need more lands. I will take a red land. I need a red one. We'll still not attack. And I think I will place 2 counters on my tracker next turn. Because then he will have a difficult time blocking. I think we will do with the counters for now. No, I will try to raise him a little bit. Now we will see if he has a buff, maybe Righteousness, that gives 7/7 buff. If he does, it's really bad, but at the same time, it's good if he uses it. Okay, he didn't have it. I think I will play the Prophet next turn if I get a land. If I don't get a land, I might play Ferocity and Frill. Or no, I won't play Frill yet because I need something to discard. So not, I will hold it for later on. Okay, we did not get a land. So I will play this just so we have a creature to block with. And I'm thinking if I should discard the Ferocity of the Wilds. You know what, I hopefully get a land next turn, so I'll wait with that. I will just attack now and make him block if he can. And that's really good. It's an even battle, but I feel I'm looking quite good right now. That was annoying. I might sacrifice the Acolyte, or actually not, because the Acolyte will give me mana next turn, so I will not block anything. Now I think I will play... I think I will play a Prophet, so I can get some... Okay, these are both really good cards, but I need something. Next turn he's going to hit me with... I might have lost this actually. Yeah, because he will attack with everything. So it's not looking too good, to be honest. I don't think it matters what I play here. Yeah, he's gonna attack with everything, and that's more than 3 damage, so yeah. Looks pretty lost. The only thing we can do now is hope that he's a bad player and he doesn't attack with everything. Okay, he had that, so yeah. Okay, so I noticed immediately that I did have too few early creatures. So I think we will add some. We'll add a Garen Brig, and we will remove 1 tree folk, I think. And this feels good. So the weakness this deck has is we have nothing against air, which is really bad, but can play Rider on round 2, so it's okay hand. We do have a removal in case he goes and plays air. We can play the trebuchet here. Okay, so we'll get 5-2. Okay, I can steal the first strike arrows. We'll play this one then. Since he's playing knights, he will have equipment, so I want the return to nature. I don't really need Joust, and the paladin will take long before I can use him. It's really good. And I will not attack with anything yet. I will go with the Smasher next turn. And since he has a knight out, he cannot block it. So he will have to use a removal. He might have one. He will probably scry. He's looking for a removal, I think, for my Smasher. Don't have mana for that. Since he's playing a knight deck, I'm also expecting some equipment at some point, like a lance or something. He will probably buff this. I think I can take the damage, even if he buffs it to 4. It's probably a squire, yeah. At least he wasted his buff on that. He can't really use the effect unless he wants to lose a creature here. Okay, he decided to. That's surprising. Maybe he will take it back from the graveyard later on. Oh, that's really good. I will get a land. And I don't really think I will attack now, since he will trade my Smasher. So I think I'm happy now. And we will take his artifact though. Because I don't think he has a lot more food in his deck. Yeah, as I expected, he took him back. He's going to use the gain 3 life. We can play Return of the Wild Speaker. This is good. It's a question. If I buff everything, I might be able to attack him and do a lot of damage. But getting some cards would be nice as well. It's a good question. If I should play it safe or try to raise him. I guess I could play the Prophet now and then go next turn. But I feel like doing it now is better. I'll go. I try an attack and we'll see how it goes. I haven't really counted if it will work out so well, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, this is looking good. And now we'll give them 3/3. It's very good. I'd say that was a good turn. Or a good play. Might scry though, since he has no cards on his hand. Okay. Ah, he wants to draw a card. Let's see. I don't know if that's the best call there, since I can use the food to block the paladin. We'll see what he does. I think we will attack with everything again. Oh, and we had trample. That was really good. I forgot we had trample, even though I just played the card. That's nice, a solid victory. Never seen this card before. Ah, it's an old expansion. Who cares? Probably won't play it. I like this hand a lot. Rider than Grumgully. If we get a third land before we use the Rider, I might play the Grumgully first. I think we will play Grumgully first. Just so we can... Or should we? That's a question. You know what? We will play him first. We'll see if... it might work. Oh, questing this early. I will not block this. I think our Maraleaf Rider can block that next turn. Unless, however, we want to... No, don't have to. We can now block him next turn. He might have a buff on his hand. We'll see if he does. Okay, he didn't, since he didn't attack. I'm thinking of saving a Garenbrig buff here, but I don't really know if I want to. A 4/4 Garenbrig would be nice, just to have something to block with. But at the same time, I think I'll play the long game and I'll grab a land here, I think. We have 5 mana. And then we can still use the buff on the Garenbrig, yeah. So we'll get another green mana. And I think we'll just wait and use the buff if we're going to block. He's getting a lot of creatures, which is bad. But hopefully I can get the Garenbrig out next turn. Okay, this is why the buff here is perfect. I will save my Grumgully. So he just wasted 2 of his cards. The question is if I should, since I'm getting a Garenbrig next turn, I will take this trade. And we could take the profit actually, just we get I'll take the Garenbrig. Because I don't need to scry right now. I have okay cards to play. And I just want to get something to remove his questing beast. I might even attack with the Garenbrig next turn. Get another forest. And I think we'll go with the giant here. And after that the prophet. I will make him trade for the questing beast here. It's a really good trade. And it feels like it's looking pretty okay at this point. Can attack with both now, unless he gets a good creature out. Okay, he did get something. Let's go with the prophet now. He does have an artifact, so we will take that one. Do we need a land? Not really. So I'll skip the land for now. And we'll play this Wildwood Tracker. Might take the damage. Yeah, I thought so. He can't really afford losing more creatures right now. Yeah, he gave up. But that was good. Well, the deck feels pretty okay right now. But we clearly have a difficulty in the early game. And we have a late game deck. But it usually happens if you play green. Unless, of course, you have some good early cards. Since he's white, he will most likely have an enchantment or artifact. I'll trade this. So that's pretty good actually. I'm not gonna block it, not yet. We'll get, or no, we don't have to do it yet. I guess we'll put 2 counters so we can block with the trebuchet. Okay, that's not good. We have nothing really against, or we do have the trebuchet, I forgot. My mistake. I think we'll go with the keeper here. Or should we? No, we'll go with the smasher in case he has a removal. We'll get green mana for the keeper. I think we might attack next turn. Yeah, we'll go with the keeper now. I'll trade anything here. Okay, that's fine. Get a card. We might attack this. We'll see. Okay, he didn't, so I'll tap that one. At this point, let's see, does he have any artifacts? Not really. I do need creatures, so 5 mana. I think I'll play this and then we can buff something that's attacking. Go with the smasher again. Hopefully he blocks this. We will buff it so it will be a 7/7, so we can remove both of these. Or should we remove a flyer instead? No, we'll take like this. That's a good trade. That's unfortunate that he had that card. We'll have to play a big creature here. Question is, if we attack, we'll lose the keeper, so I'm not going to attack. We have 4, 6 mana. Yeah, we'll play 2 creatures here. Oh, it was a knight. That was a mistake. And I will trade my Treefolk if he wants to. I'm up for the trade. Yeah, I could use Ferocity and attack with 2 creatures here. Yeah, that's okay. And we can even buff one of them if we want to. That's really good. We could joust this 4/4. Yeah, I think we'll joust it and play the Garenbrig. And the Garenbrig like that. So the joust was useful as a removal there. Very good. We can play Prophet for Scry. We don't want lands, so we'll remove those. I think we will we'll attack with both here. Because why not? Make him use a buff or something. Okay, he used that instead, which is fine. Oh, he will let some damage through. It's really good. We'll get a card. Yeah, and he gave up. So that went well. I managed to hold out the early mid, and then we turned it at the late game. I haven't played this expansion, so these cards I really don't know. This is looking not really good. If he has a aggro deck, then a hand like this can make you lose. However, I feel like he won't have an aggro deck, so I'm gonna play with this hand. And usually it's not smart to do what I just did, but I feel like it's fine. remove the artifact because he might buff it at some point. And next turn we get the Smasher out. So yeah, it was an okay hand. I guess we were lucky that he was no aggro deck. Might have removal. Or is blue-white. He could have pacifism or trapped in the tower. Okay, he didn't. We can just play creatures now, really. See if he has some kind of good buff for defending. Okay, he didn't. So that gives us a card. And we can remove one of his enchantments now. We might remove that wall, to be honest. It's a good question though, which one we should remove here. If we remove the... He has 3 mana, he might have a buff on his hand. I guess we could joust, why not? We can joust and then remove it and attack, yeah. We'll do that, I think. So we'll joust like that. He might use a buff now, which is fine. He won't kill my Smasher. Yeah, he didn't want to do it. And then we will remove his artifact. He might counter this. He has some mana. Okay, he didn't. And then we can just attack. Okay, apparently he just saved the mana for that. Now that we have the Keeper out and we're drawing cards every turn when we're attacking, it's not looking so good for him. That's a pretty okay card. Can block mine now. Okay, we have 7 mana. We'll place this one on one of them. We'll bait a block like that. We'll buff it with 2 and we'll get both. So the Grumgully was kinda useful here, to be honest, in my deck. I really don't like the carvers too much, but since we had too many late drops, I had to take it. And it's useful with the 2/2 buff. The only Grumgully card I really dislike is the Grumgully Squire. Okay, he did that. That's fine. We'll play the Grumgully and then the Carver. Oh, it's a human, I forgot. I will just attack with the Smasher. That's fine. We will probably play this one, get a counter on him. And we could actually attack with everything just to get some damage through. Oh no! Oh, that was a big mistake. I forgot he had the Scavenger. Okay, but that's fine. We all make mistakes sometimes. Guess I'm getting too eager to win this. But yeah, I have to Take it one step at a time. I think we'll just equip this one and attack. No, we'll do it differently. Let's put 2 counters on Keeper. Now let's get the creatures out. I usually like having them out. We have 9 mana. 5. We can play Grumgully and the Smasher now. It's unfortunate we lost the Grumgully, but that was my mistake. Because I was too eager. And I guess we could go with the Giant. I'm up for a trade here. Or am I? Yeah, I guess I am. I really don't see why not. Let's go like that, see what he does. Can trade the Giant if he wants to. Yeah, I was expecting him to do that. That's okay. Take the Unicorn, 1 for 1. Yeah, sure. I don't mind this at all. I have so many creatures, so I might as well make sure he loses some. Ah, nice. That's really good. I think we put the counters here on. Yep. Yeah. He realized the trample was going to make him lose. So even though we made one mistake, it was okay. We're in such a good position late game that it didn't really matter if I lost the Grumgully at that point. Yeah, this is good hand. Grumgully on turn 3. I'm up for that. We will play the cabin, I think, immediately. Yeah, I'm not gonna wait for a third forest. So I'll just make it tapped now. We lose a food, but that's okay. Since he's red, he might play aggro. So that's good that we get the Grumgully next turn. And the fact that we started it helped us a lot. That's okay. So next turn we play the Smasher. He might have removal now. He did. Okay, that's unfortunate. It's an artifact, so we'll get Grumgully back eventually. I think we can play the Ginger Cabin, since we have 3 forests. And we go Keeper next turn. We'll get a card that's perfect. It seems to be some kind of aggro deck here. Clearly. So we need to get more creatures out. So he's going to try and aggro. To be honest, we could buff our... No, I kinda want to get some creatures out. Let's play Ferocity. Let's attack. And then we can buff one of them if we want to. With the Garnbrig. So that's 12. Can do 14 damage. Yeah, let's go for it. Why not? It was 13 damage actually. And we got a land, nice. And we have trample with our enchantment, so we should probably win next turn. Unless he removes our Ferocity of the Wilds. Yeah, he couldn't. Well, that was a quick victory. Well, this is going pretty well so far, 5-1. And to be honest, like, I don't think our deck is so good, but the fact that we had the Ferocity of Wilds and we have 3 Smashers in our deck, or Rampart Smashers, makes it kind of quick. Like on round 4 we get that, and it's a 5-5, so yeah, it's good. And we get to start again, that's really good. We play a red mana just so we get it out. Okay, he has control, so he's blue. Have to keep that in mind. Let's assume he has a removal. I will play this just to make him counter it. Okay, he did not have a removal. So that's good, because the next turn he's gonna play a creature, so I can safely play Smasher now. He won't remove it. We can do some aggro. He won't block that since he needs the counters from this. I'm making sure he uses his mana now, because if he doesn't and just passes... Okay, I don't think there's anything he can counter with 1 blue mana. Okay, he has 2 now. Again, yeah. So definitely we can play... It's a druid. I think we will just raise him at this point. Really don't see why not. And we can buff... we'll buff the Smasher. Because at this point he's forced to block. He can't really try to raise me, because I'm leading in the health department. So, okay, that's a good card, I think. Okay, he didn't control a knight, so he had to play it out of panic. Okay, he's still trying to raise. Oh, that's fine. I think we'll play the Trebuchet so we can block. And we can play the Carver as well. You know what, I'll trade 2 for 2 here. I don't mind if he trades both of his. And we have a trample, so that's very... Kinda should have traded that maybe. I don't know. And we can't tap the Trebuchet yet, since it has summoning sickness, or seasickness as I call it. But yeah, he had to give up. Well, this is going nice. Hopefully we'll get another win now. I like this. Grumgully and Smasher, that's perfect. What else can you want? Okay, we don't have anything that has haste in our deck. So we will have to get a return to nature to destroy the Gingerbrute. As I was mentioning earlier in this draft, that's why I like having those in my deck. He didn't buff it, so I'll trade that if it doesn't want to buff it again. We can do that, that's fine. Yeah, he's trying to race me. But he's green, so it's not really a racing deck, I would say. So far it's looking good. We'll get the Halberd on Smasher next turn. Maybe on Grumgully actually. I kinda like the Halberd, so we'll... But the mana is also good. It's a difficult decision. We'll go with the Halberd, it feels like a safe bet. We'll get it on Grumgully or Smasher and we can keep going. It's not flash, so we'll place it on Grumgully, it's fine. That's surprising that he didn't block. The reason I'm holding the mountain is to make him think I have a buff, like a Garen Brig Carver or something. I'm okay with this. I can... Oh, I got a Joust. It's really lucky. We will save the Smashers since he has only 1 HP. Yeah, he didn't feel like he was gonna win that. Well, that's really nice, guys. We won 7 and we only lost 1. And that's nice. Aurelia is really fun if you play these colors. Well, that's awesome. 7-1. It's not... Oh, and 2 packs. It's really good. We can open the packs, why not? I don't play blue a lot, but I guess it's a good card. I still don't play blue, but... Oh, this is a new card from Eldraine. Okay, this one might be good. Thanks for watching this draft. It went much better than expected. But clearly the Rampart Smashers are extremely powerful if you can get a Grumgully with that. Some return to natures to remove their artifacts. And 1 halberd and the second buff, what's it called? The wild something that gives you trample. Then you're really in a good position. Because knights can't really do anything against the Smashers. And you have some good control with the return to nature. And the Joust was helpful. It's like a removal. And the Smashers are so strong, so you rarely will lose it in a trade with the Joust. Anyway, thanks for watching again. And see you guys in the next draft. Bye.